This is Megan. Wait, I already lost it. Hey guys, this is Megan. My name is, hey guys, what's up? My name's Megan. Welcome to Treat Yourself. Today we're gonna be making some Earl Grey sticky buns. So to make these sticky buns, you're going to need some eggs, sea salt, you're gonna need some all-purpose flour, some baking powder, butter, some active dry yeast, sugar, your loose Earl Grey tea. You're gonna need some brown sugar, some powdered sugar, and some almond milk. You're also gonna need a glass of wine because this is a very involved process. We're gonna be here for a while. All right, so before we get started, we're just gonna take a shot because, you know, just gonna loosen up a little bit. Ooh, this is for Nigel because he's special. Oh yeah, here you go. Oh, my bad, that would have been so dangerous. Yeah, we love moral support. And chasing whiskey shots with wine? Oh, I think we can do it. Hell yeah! I'll tap for both of you. Oh, he did the tap. All right. Like I said, this is a very involved process. We're gonna start by basically infusing all of our ingredients with Earl Grey. So it's like super duper Earl Grey flavored. We're gonna start by using our cup, 1 2/3 cup of milk, and we're gonna just simmer that, not infuse, but steep it with our Earl Grey. So we're gonna do a cup and 2/3 of milk, and then we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of our loose Earl Grey tea. She looks good though. All right, so we're just gonna let this alone, leave this alone. We're just gonna leave this be for a minute. We're gonna let it heat up to a little bit of a simmer, and then we'll probably let it steep for like 2 to 3-ish minutes before we strain it. So meanwhile that's happening, we also need to infuse our sugar for the dough. So we've got a cup of sugar, and we're just gonna go ahead and put that into a little blender. And we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of our loose Earl Grey for this as well. But not too much, because if you blend it too much, then your sugar will turn just into straight powder. And that's it. So now we have our Earl Grey sugar, and essentially all of the sugar that is going to be used in this entire recipe is this. Okay, where's my wine at? All right, so now that your milk is good and steeped and infused with Earl Grey, we're gonna go ahead and strain it back into the measuring cup. And you definitely wanna make sure you're getting all of the juices pressed out of these tea leaves. So now you've got your Earl Grey infused milk and your Earl Grey infused sugar. All right, so next thing that you'll have to do is involving our yeast. We have to activate our yeast. Gotta wake her up. While the milk is still warm, we're gonna get a cup of our infused milk into a separate bowl. All right, we're gonna set the rest of the milk aside because after it's all done, we're gonna use this to make our glaze. And then you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of our Earl Grey sugar. All right. And then you're gonna use an entire packet envelope, I guess, of our active dry yeast. We're just gonna stir it up a little bit. And then you're just gonna set this aside for about 5 to 10 minutes. But you will know when it's ready when it starts to look all like foamy on the top there. This is gonna be gone by the next, stop. Tiny tap. Okay, what? I'm trying to be hip like the kids, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're letting our yeast activate. She's almost ready. So meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and get our dry ingredients ready to make our dough. We're starting with 3½ cups of flour. Okay. Just get this out of the way. We have 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and then we have 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're just gonna combine that. And then to that, you're gonna go ahead and add, oh wait, I forgot a dry ingredient, wow. Earl Grey sugar, hello! 4 tablespoons of Earl Grey sugar goes to this as well. So yeah, that's actually all the dry ingredients. Next, you're gonna go ahead and add your yeast milk mixture combination business. Ooh, look at all that Earl Grey. You're also gonna go ahead and add your 1 beaten egg to the mixture as well. Again, if you had a stand mixer, your life would be a lot easier right now, but it's okay. Just mixing our dough, you know, just hanging out. And you would periodically like scrape the little, this spatula has never betrayed me before. Anyway, you scrape the off the, we're just gonna get her combined. It's looking like dough. So from here, you're gonna go ahead and add your 6 tablespoons of melted butter to the mix as well. All right, that's it. We're losing the spatula. We're just gonna go in here with our hands. Look at that. Looks pretty good. Just wanna get all of the like little dry flour bits just combined. All right, cool, look at that. We got our what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent? It's one big old ball of dough, basically. So we're gonna get that ready to proof and expand. So you're just gonna like lightly grease the bowl to proof it in. And then we're gonna go ahead and transfer our dough into this greased bowl. You're gonna go ahead and cover it. Oh, I already took the foil out. I was too ready for my own good. And you're gonna let this sit at room temperature for anywhere between an hour to 2 hours, just depends, but you're gonna just keep checking back in on it until it is doubled in size while you can't see it through all the butter. PM, we're at 9:45 p.m. right now, so we'll be back at like, I don't know, 11:45 p.m. I don't know, it's fine. Should we walk to the gas station and get some White Claws meanwhile?
That's a good idea.
They're nodding their heads yes, you guys can't see it. But anyway, we'll see you with White Claws and doubled in size dough. All right, so we're back. It's been 2 hours. It's almost midnight actually. We got our White Claw run in. We got our pizza run in. We've had time for all of this. Speaking of the White Claw run. Flavor preferences? I guess I'll open it for you. Oh, Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And we out here rocking lemon. Cheers. Next we'll check on it. Oh, heck yeah. So it's good and poofy. So we're gonna go ahead and roll it out and fill it and roll it. It's gonna be a whole thing. So we're gonna make our filling with a cup of brown sugar, and then we're gonna use about a half cup of our Earl Grey sugar. Mix that all up in there. So we're gonna get our flour and lightly flour our surface. Oh my God. All right, cool. Now we're just gonna roll it out to be kind of rectangle-ish. You kind of want it to try and be like a rectangle shape because that's just gonna make it so much easier once you roll it up. There's not much else to say about this.
Talk about your day.
My day? We didn't do much today, man. I feel like this is better than last time I did it, actually. Maybe this time it won't rip when I roll it up. No one has to know about that. Oh my God, there's so many things everywhere. This is chaotic. It's fine. All right, so we got a stick of butter about room temperature. Just kind of softened up here. And we're gonna spread the entire stick of butter all over this, leaving like about a little less than an inch from each end so that it will roll up nicely and so that our sugar has something to stick to. What are you guys doing today? How was your day? There's just a lot of... I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to have a good time, you know what I mean? I think that's looking good. All right, so now we're gonna take our sugar mixture and you're just gonna literally slather it. Just like, it's gonna be a lot, but we're gonna do it. Just take all of it. You're gonna kind of like press it into the butter. You want that like super thick, gooey, like sugary center once they're done baking. And now here's the stressful part. We're gonna start rolling it up. You're gonna start from the edge and try and make sure you roll it up as tightly as possible. This is like the concentration silence right here. The last 2 times I did this, I'm not gonna lie, it ripped both times. I think we're onto something right now though. And then you have yourself a nice little sticky bun, cinnamon bun, Earl Grey bun log. Does sugar on my face?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do got sugar on your face.
Put a lot of sugar on your face.
Am I good now?
There's still a little sugar on your face. Okay, let's cut really quick.
So now that we have our cinnamon roll log ready to go, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the ends so that we have more uniform cinnamon rolls, or not, they're not cinnamon. There's no cinnamon involved here. Earl Grey. Cut them into even pieces. I'm using a bread knife here so that I don't squish the dough. And then I have a couple of greased pans ready to go because guess what? They have to proof one more time. And we're just gonna arrange them into the pans. Look at her. So you're gonna just arrange them into the pans with one in the middle, but you don't want them to be touching. You want a little bit of space in between each one of them so that they have some room to expand after the second proof. Cool, so next we're just gonna cover these, cover them up, set them aside. We're gonna go ahead and then set our timer for another hour, and it's midnight. So maybe make this during the day. Whatever, it's fine. We have White Claw, we have friendship. We'll see y'all in an hour. Okay, it is now 1:20 in the morning. It's time to put them in the oven. All right, so these have been sitting for another hour. So you should be able to like poke it with your finger and it should, yeah. I don't know if you can really tell, but like poke it with your finger and then it kind of like bounces back a little bit. She's slow, but. So our next move here is we're just gonna go ahead and place these into our 350-degree preheated oven. Set our timer for 35 minutes. And meanwhile, we'll go ahead and do the final step, which is making our glaze. So we're gonna start with 2 cups of icing sugar or powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. We're gonna use the last of our Earl Grey sugar, and then we'll use the last of our Earl Grey milk as well, about 3 tablespoons. Just mix it up. Okay, it's just fully all sticking to the whisk. That's fine. It's 1 in the morning. It's okay. Fine. Everything's fine? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and use a little bit more of this. We're just gonna use a spoon for this one. Aw, yeah. Pretty solid icing. Set that aside and hang out for 30 more minutes until they're done. That's it, that's it. They have to bake for 30 minutes. We're done here. What? All right, we're back at 2 a.m. and they're ready. So let's take these babies out of the oven. Look at that. She looks beautiful. And I have some unfortunate news. We gotta wait again. They gotta cool off a little bit before we ice them, because if you put the icing on them now, it's just gonna melt everywhere and it's just like, it's not gonna be the same. You still with me? Damn, that's kind of meta, y'all. You got that fresh ink, boy.
Yeah.
Fresh tattoo looks good.
It's 2 in the morning. So we're just gonna, we're not starting a video at 9 o'clock at night again, okay? Sierra. Okay, anyway, they're ready to ice. Let's do it. Oh my God.
All right, go.
Sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. After many, many hours, we're gonna try one. I will say, I think I've made these twice before and I think these are the best they've ever come out, so I'm super fucking stoked. Usually I'm definitely the type to like peel the outside of the roll off and like eat it towards the middle, because that's the best, I think. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, kind of anticlimactic. But like, look at these perfect little, like, ooh, the edge just comes off. Oh my God, here we go. Yo. It's so good. It's like Fruit Loop cinnamon roll. I don't know, something about Earl Grey when it's like mixed with like creamy flavors, it just tastes like Fruit Loops. We're going right for the middle. That's it. Y'all gotta try this. Try.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, get in there.
Oh. Those are what, those, like they were great last time. These were better.
When you always gotta try with everything that you bake when it's like just a little too hot, like it's gonna burn your mouth off, but you're gonna eat it anyway. You have to, that's like baking 101. What do I say? How do we end this? Oh yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to sleep now. Where's my White Claw? Wait, I finished it.